Deep in the heart of Tinsel Town, there stood a small, cozy bakery house owned by Mrs. Poppy Fluff. Mrs. Fluff was a cheerful lady with rosy cheeks and twinkling eyes, always wearing a flour-dusted apron and a smile as warm as her fresh-baked bread. Her bakery was famous for its delightful array of pastries, muffins, and cakes, each more scrumptious than the last. One sunny morning, Mrs. Fluff woke up with a twinkle in her eyes. Today was going to be a special day. She had planned a baking competition for all the children in the town. The winner would get a year's supply of cookies and a chance to name a new pastry. The children of Tinsel Town buzzed with excitement. Tommy Tweedle, a curious boy with freckles and a cap too big for his head, was eager to participate. His best friends Lily Lumina, who had a sharp mind and loved puzzles, and Binny Bumble, who could turn any boring chore into a game, joined him. When they arrived at the bakery, they were greeted by a circus of colors, the air perfumed with sugar and spice. Mrs. Fluff, standing behind a table laden with ingredients, welcomed everyone with open arms. "Welcome, my little bakers. Today we shall venture into the magical land of baking where flour turns to gold and sugar to fairy dust," she chimed. The first challenge was to create the most imaginative cupcake. Tommy envisioned a rocket ship cupcake, Lily wanted hers to be a puzzle, and Binny of course thought of a cupcake that could tell jokes. As they mixed their batter, Mrs. Fluff wove through the crowd, sharing baking tips and fun facts. "Did you know," she whispered to Tommy, "that baking powder is like a magic wand? It makes your cake rise as if by magic." As the children decorated their cupcakes, a mystical thing happened. The bakery started to shimmer. Mrs. Fluff smiled slyly. "Ah, the magic of creativity." To everyone's surprise, Tommy's rocket cupcake shot tiny sugar stars, Lily's puzzle cupcake had pieces that fit together to form a bigger cake, and Binny's joke cupcake made everyone laugh with a sprinkle of giggles. The second challenge was a team effort, to build a gingerbread house. The children paired up and got to work, the room filled with chatter, laughter, and the delicious scent of ginger and cinnamon. "Working together is like folding the dough," Mrs. Fluff said. "It makes everything stronger." Tommy, Lily, and Binny's house had gumdrop windows and a licorice door. It was sturdy and whimsically designed. As the day wound down, it was time for Mrs. Fluff to announce the winner. But to everyone's astonishment, Mrs. Fluff declared, "Today, everyone is a winner. The true magic lies in your creativity, teamwork, and joy." All the children cheered and clapped, not minding the friendly tie. They each received a box full of goodies and a magical bookmark shaped like a tiny whisk. As they left the bakery, Mrs. Fluff reminded them, "Always add a pinch of love to everything you do, and life will always taste sweet." The children waved goodbye, promising to return soon. Mrs. Fluff watched them go, her heart full of warmth, and the bakery floated 1 inch above the ground. Proof that a day filled with joy has its own special magic. And so, the children of Tinsel Town went to bed that night with dreams of sugar and spice, and with newfound knowledge that creativity and teamwork can turn any ordinary day into an extraordinary one.